All right. Judges from justice of peace all the way to the Supreme Court try and set policy from the bench instead of interpreting the law. What can you do to ensure that your decisions are based solely on the law and not how you feel the law should be enforced?
Thanks, Scott. It's a great question. And as I alluded to earlier, obviously any judge is going to be guided by the law that applies to the particular case, U.S. Constitution, the Texas Constitution as well, and the statutes that are passed by the Texas legislature that may govern that civil or criminal proceeding. And certainly it would be the job of a judge, and I would certainly, uphold those laws as strictly as I possibly could. What I alluded to earlier, though, is where the judicial philosophy or temperament of the judge, their values come into place, and there are innumerable discretionary opportunities where a judge has to reflect their values and the values of the community that elected them as well, particularly in the criminal cases that I talked about. And that's where I think it's important for you as voters to consider what is the background of that candidate? What is their perspective when they take the bench? Is it somebody that's going to stand with your sheriff's department, with your district attorney's office? If you've got a law enforcement agency in this county, and y'all have a great sheriff and DA in this county, that are doing their job correctly, most of the people that come into that court are going to be guilty. And it's just a matter of determining what is the best outcome for them. Is it somebody that's deserving of rehabilitation? Is it somebody that needs to be punished? And that's where I would ask you to consider our backgrounds, our political views, our philosophical views in making an informed vote.
Well, I started working when I was 10. Being in the middle of 7 kids, if I wanted extra stuff, I had to earn it. I worked my way all through high school. I worked my way through college. I worked my way through law school. I have a strong work ethic. I used to work 60 to 80 hours a week in my law practice. So I believe that that is part of the character that I have. I certainly was a prosecutor, and I believe in good law enforcement. But the law enforcement's got to comply with the Constitution and laws. It's as simple as that. As far as legislating from the bench, that's not my job. My job is to listen to the facts that the people present in court under oath and to make a decision based on the law as it exists, not as I would like it to exist. If I wanted to go out there and start making up laws, all you got to do is appeal it, and Court of Appeals will say if I was right or wrong. But that's the way you have to be a judge. You don't ask a person, are you a Republican or a Democrat? Are you a Christian? Are you a non-Christian? You look at what the facts are and what the law is. You try to be fair. You just try to use some common sense.
Sorry, that's my phone call.
Oh, okay. I thought I was echoing. No. But you have to use common sense. You have to use your experience. And I've got almost 70 years of living experience. Thank you.